Every single one of you, without exception, and I mean without exception, are absolutely master creators. Every single one of you. You are always manifesting instantaneously. Again, if you weren't, you wouldn't have an experiential reality. You have to always be manifesting something in order to have what you call the next moment in your reality. So constantly manifesting. Constantly. Now, if because of your definitions and your belief systems and what you have been taught to believe is true, you feel that you must create for yourself a manifestation of the experience of trying to do something, well, you're still actually manifesting. It's just that you're manifesting a specific thing that gives you an experience called trying to do something. But that is a manifestation. Does that make sense to you? Yes. You see, it's really, in a sense, like you're just playing a game of hide and seek with yourself. Even though you may feel like you're trying to manifest, you are actually manifesting trying. You're already manifesting. It's just now that you have to get in touch with the fact that you may no longer prefer to manifest that. But you don't have to learn to manifest. You do it instantaneously, flawlessly, magnificently, and perfectly.
This has to be in you. Something in you has to wake up. And usually the only person that can wake it up is you. Sometimes you can read a David Goggins book because I was all this shit and then a lot more of fucked up. But if you don't have a little flame, just barely, you're done. Look around you. There was no fucking team. It was you. There was no weight loss program or mom and dad waking you up saying you can do it, you can be better, trying to build belief. You built belief when you had nothing. Rock bottom. For the first 20-some years of my life, it was just darkness. But if you are able to get up every morning, have no passion, no drive, no motivation, no shit, and still get up with that kind of fire, you will be successful in life. I guarantee you that.
You could be way more than that. And it's a crime, an ethical crime, for you to allow all that necessary potential to go to waste. It hurts you, it hurts your family, it hurts the world. Really, really, it does.
Don't listen to anyone. Everybody's full of shit. Nobody knows you or what you're capable of doing. And here's the reality. The hardest thing in life is figuring out who you are and what you want to do for the rest of your life. It's a big decision. And once you figure that out, you wake up every day and you work toward it. That's what you do. It's impossible for you to fail if you know who you are, what you want to do, and you wake up every day and work toward it.
But if you want to find out who you are before your father and mother conceived you, who you really are, you almost have to go off by yourself. Go into the forest and stop talking, even stop thinking words, and be absolutely alone, and listen to the great silences. And then, if you're lucky, you recover from the illusion that you're just little me, the so-and-so, and you attain the state of nirvana, which means the blown-out state, the relieved state, the sigh of relief.
I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna fucking fail, I'm gonna fucking fail, I'm gonna fucking fail, and I will succeed. If you have big goals and big dreams, along the way, failure is going to happen. So I had to teach myself how to fail right. And what that means is, when I fail, I can't spend much time in that fail zone. I have to be able to get up and get after the next day just as fast. I don't have time to stay here and feel bad for myself for weeks and months and years, because I'll lose that time. You better teach yourself how to fail first, because if you sit in failure for too long, you will never come out of it.
Never waste your suffering. I ask my students to keep a failure and disappointment list. Each time something bad happens that feels like a loss or feels like a disappointment or feels like a failure, you write it down and leave 2 lines blank. And on the first line, you write down, it's like, that thing really bothered me. And then a month later, you come back to the first line that you left blank under it and write down, what did you learn? And then 3 months later, you come back to the second line and write down a good thing that happened because of that loss. And you're filling in the notebook. And by the time you're going to a new thing that's really bugging you, really bothering you, you start to look forward to it because you're going to be looking back at the knowledge and growth from past negative experiences and the benefit that actually has come from those negative experiences. Well, never, never, never waste sacrifice. Never waste your suffering.
More harm is caused in this world by stupid, incompetent people than by evil people. What makes people stupid, and I'm sorry, I'm just going to tell it like it is their certainty that they have all the answers. This is what's going on with our government. This is what's wrong, with this or that. This is what people should be like, blah, 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 blah. So people who are certain of things are very stupid. And when they have power, they're very, very dangerous. I'm not saying evil people aren't dangerous, but incompetent, stupid people who are so certain, who haven't thought things through, are just as dangerous as evil people.
One of the reasons people stick pridefully to their erroneous presumptions. It's like once you've built that false character, you let it go. It's not like it's all good then. It's like, no, you're lost. You may be so lost that you just can't get it back together in your lifetime, especially if you stick even more bitterly, let's say, to your pride, because it's a real mystery. Imagine this. There's a pathway to enlightenment. Just imagine that might be the case. Of course, sages have said that forever. And you might say, well, why the hell wouldn't people just walk it then? If there's a pathway to enlightenment, that seems like a good deal. It's like, well, there's a lot of desert to wander through when you let go of your stupidity.
3 emotional strengths, 3 essential attitudes. The first attitude is that your mind is open. You have a free spirit. Doors open and all kinds of ideas and evidence come in that you now look at. The second quality that you must have is patience. You must be a saint of patience, because inevitably you're going to have problems. You're going to have setbacks. You're going to have criticisms. You're going to have things that don't quite match what you thought were going to happen. And you're going to get impatient. And when you get impatient, you're going to stop that process. You're going to block yourself off and you're going to say, no, I've already got it all figured out. And you won't continue on drilling, going deeper and deeper. The third quality that you must have is fearlessness. And this is the absolute most important one. You need to be fearless. You need to be able to get rid of everything you've ever believed in before. You need to get rid of all the strategies you've used, all the conventional ideas, and think for yourself and not be tied to what other people have told you is reality.
I've got a good question for you. Is the best you can do all you can do? And the answer is no. Go where the demands are high. Go where the expectations are strong, so that it'll provoke you, push you, urgently insist that you not remain the same for the next couple of years, the next 5 years, that you grow and change. Set a goal that'll make you stretch that far, for what it will make of you to achieve it. What a brand new reason for setting goals. What an all-encompassing challenge to have a better vision of the future. What for? To see what it will make of you to achieve it. And here's why. The greatest value in life is not what you get. The greatest value in life is what you become.